Welcome to Youth Christmas Parties. We are so excited for tonight. There are a ton of things going on, but first, my name's Kelly, and this is my co-host Josh, and we are doing hosts from our homes. So we're so excited to be with you tonight. And Josh, what are some of the things that we have coming up tonight?
That's right. Like Kelly was saying, we have so much going on tonight. We got gingerbread house decorating competitions. We got ugly Christmas sweater competition. We got candy, hot chocolate, all these cool things. I can't even remember what all they are. It's unbelievable. We're so excited for it tonight. Kelly, what are you most looking forward to?
I am most looking forward to the youth mugs that everybody should have gotten. So if you are in a watch party, your watch party host should have your mugs, which you might already have them. But I love these mugs. I love mugs anyways, but it's so exciting that this was the gift. So we hope that you enjoy that. And we just want to say Merry Christmas from everyone here at Youth.
That is right. And we can't forget, if you all have decorated your gingerbread houses, you have on ugly Christmas sweaters, anything to do with tonight, make sure you take a picture and post it on social media and hashtag Youthmas, that is YTH MAS, and we will repost that, and we will actually be picking the ugliest Christmas sweater, and we'll be giving you all a gift card, whoever wins that. But I can't wait to see all of these Christmas sweaters and all these gingerbread houses, but I can't wait. I'm so excited for tonight's message. This is the final youth tonight, and it's been an unbelievable year.
Sad.
Unbelievable year. Been so many great things happen, but let's go on and get tonight kicked off. We'll see you right back here at the end.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to week number 3 of our Christmas series. Man, it's our last week of the year. It's absolutely crazy. This year has flown by. I hope that you all have enjoyed this series as much as I have, as we have looked into the gift of Christmas. And man, speaking of gifts, I hope that you all have enjoyed your youth gift. Come on now. We got this youth mug right here. Man, I love it. I love this. I hope you like it too. Merry Christmas from the youth team. We are so thankful for you and hope you have an amazing Christmas. But like I said, man, we've been enjoying the gift of Christmas and diving into the different perspectives of people throughout the Christmas story. The first week we talked about your perspective. Man, how do you see Christmas? How do you see Christmas this year, this crazy COVID Christmas? How do you see it this year? If you haven't checked that out, man, go check it out. And I hope that it helps you see Christmas just a little bit differently this year. Then last week we talked about the wise men, the magi, and the shepherds, and how they saw Christmas, what their perspective was of Christmas as well. And like I said, hey, if you haven't watched those, make sure you go back and check those out. We had so much fun with them and hope you enjoy them as well. But tonight, we're going to be talking about the gift of Christmas, the perspective of Jesus, the reason for the season. And we've talked about the gift of Christmas is all because he loved. It's because he loved. But, man, speaking of gifts of Christmas, have y'all ever given an amazing gift to someone? Or received one? Man, what's your favorite gift that you've received? Drop it in the comments below. What's your favorite gift that you've received? What's your favorite gift that you've given to someone? A gift to where you know they're absolutely going to love it. But I can guarantee that the gift that you've received, that is your favorite, or the gift that you've given that's your favorite as well, man, it came out of love. That you love that person. You know that person so well, and they know you so well that, man, it was like, man, that's perfect. That's spot on. That's exactly what I wanted. Man, that's exactly what they wanted, and I know that they're going to love it. And it's because of that relationship with them. And it's because you love them that, man, you gave them a gift that was their favorite gift. You gave them a gift that really was the best gift. And see, this Christmas season, that gift is Jesus. That gift is Jesus. And I know it sounds super cliche that, man, Jesus is the reason for the season and that he is the greatest gift. Salvation is the greatest gift. but we truly believe it. But we're going to be looking through the eyes of Jesus and looking through his eyes, his perspective of Christmas and the reason for the season. So we're going to dive into, I know it's crazy. We're not reading the Christmas story this week. Hey, we are going to have a special next week though. Even though you may not be meeting in your watch parties, we encourage you watch at home. So we're going to have a little something planned for you all next week for the Christmas season where we're going to be sharing the Christmas story. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it may surprise you. We're not reading the Christmas story tonight. What? Christmas message? No Christmas story? Oh my gosh. But we're going to dive in to John chapter 3, verse 16. Y'all know it. Man, I encourage you. Hey, say it with me as I'm reading it right here. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Like I said, it's because he loved. Because he loved. That's the reason that Jesus came, is because of God's love for you. For God so loved that he gave. He loved, so he gave. He loved you so much. He loved everyone in this world so much that he gave his one and only Son. It's because he loved. And we're going to flip over here to 1 John chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. And it says, this is how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him. This is love. Not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son as an atoning sacrifice for our sins. It's because he loved. It's because he loved that he gave his one and only Son for you and for me. It's because Jesus loves you that he came to this earth. And our first point for the message tonight of the gift of Christmas, the reason for the season from Jesus' perspective, is that he came for you. He came for you. Last week we talked about how the shepherds, they were the lowest of the low. People didn't trust them. They wouldn't listen to them. They didn't believe them. They were the lowest of the low. But the Lord came to them. The angel of the Lord told them and chose them to be a messenger, to be the ones to go to where Jesus is. I want you to know that, hey, maybe you're watching this and you feel like, man, you're just too far gone. That you've messed up one too many times, that you made too many mistakes, that your past, it defined you. I want you to know that that is not true. I want you to know that there is nothing that can separate you from God's love, and it's because he loved that he gave. He gave his Son for you. I want you to know he came for you. I want you to know that that's not it. He didn't just come for you. My second point is he died for you. Jesus didn't just stay a baby in a manger. Jesus didn't just come to be a Christmas story, to be something that we just read and go on with our lives about. Jesus didn't just come to make a point, but he died to make a difference. And he died for you. He died for your sins. He died for that shame. He died for that past. He died for your mistakes. He died so that we may live with him in eternity in heaven. He died for you. I don't deserve it. There's no way that he would come for me. There's no way that he would die for me. Man, the people that I love the most, I don't even think that they would die for me. There's no way that this man would die for me. He loves you that much. He loves you that much that he was willing to lay down his life for you. He died for you. He went from being a baby in a cradle to a man on a cross. He went from a cradle to a cross. And in both scenarios, sacrificing his life for you. Sacrificing coming from heaven to earth for you. Sacrificing life to death. Taking the weight of your sin. Taking your punishment. Taking the pain for you. And not only that, a third point, he rose for you. He rose for you. He rose from the grave, defeating death and its sting. He rose for a sinner like you and me so that we may live eternally with him. Jesus came, he died, and he rose again, all for you. He rose for you. Maybe some of you all feel like right now that, man, it's too far gone. You're dead in your sin. But because of Jesus, you don't have to be dead in your sin any longer. But because he rose up from the grave and he defeated the sin and death, you can live for him. He rose for you, showing you that there is nothing that can defeat Jesus. He defeated death and its sting. He rose for you. And my fourth point, looking at the perspective of Jesus, the reason for the season. The reason for the season is you. The reason for the season is you. Because God knew how lost, how dark, and how broken this world was. He knew that we would be lost and dead in our sin. And it's because he loved that he gave his one and only Son for you. I want you to know that the reason for the season, the reason for Christmas is you. The greatest gift of all time is Jesus and salvation through him. The reason for the season is you. Maybe right now, you're just like, there's no way. There's no way that he could forgive someone like me. Brandon, you don't understand what I've done. You don't get it. There's no way I can get past this. There's no way that a perfect God could love an imperfect person like me. There's no way. I want us to look at John chapter 3 again. We're going to start in verse 16 once again, but we're going to read on just a little bit. And it says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Whoever believes in him is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already, because they have not believed in the name of God's one and only Son. This is the verdict. Light has come into the world, but people love darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil." I want you to know that he didn't come to this world to condemn you. He didn't come to this world to condemn you, but he came to this world to save you. and talking there that light has come into the world. What a dark time that we live in. So much hate, so much sickness, so much sin, so much pain. But the light of the world has come. Maybe you feel hopeless and you feel dark. I want you to know that there is hope, and his name is Jesus. And he came for you, not to condemn you, but to save you. Not to condemn you, but to save you. What must I do? What must I do then? Well, like it says, whosoever believes. You know, I just watched Polar Express. And just watching it, it's all about believing. Little boy didn't see Santa. He didn't understand. He didn't believe that it could really be real because he didn't see it. And right now, maybe it's like, man, I just don't see it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's called faith. Will you put your faith and trust in Jesus? Call upon his name and believe that he is the King of Kings, that he is the Lord of Lords, that he is the true Son of God that came for you, that died for you, and that rose out of the grave for you. I'm going to ask everyone, if you would, go ahead, close your eyes, bow your heads. Maybe you're watching this and you've given your life to Jesus before, but you never really saw yourself as truly loved. I want you to know that you are loved so much. Maybe you're in a season of depression and anxiety, and all because you don't feel like you're accepted or loved by anyone. I want you to know that you're loved so much that God sent his son for you. Don't ever lose that. So often as Christians, we forget about the salvation that Christ has brought. We forget about the sacrifice that Jesus made for us. During this season, fix your focus back on him and look at what he's done for you. But then maybe you're the other person watching this and you've never given your life to Jesus. Maybe you just came for some hot chocolate and some gingerbread houses, and you heard there was going to be some gifts and some free chili. Come on now. But tonight, you want to receive the greatest gift of all time. That's salvation through Jesus. And if that's you, you've never given your life to him, I want to encourage you to say this prayer with me. Say, God, forgive me. God, forgive me of my sins. I've blown it. I've messed up. But Jesus, I believe. Jesus, I believe that you came. I believe that you died. And Jesus, I believe that you rose again for me. I repent of my sins. I declare you as Lord of my life. Forgive me. And if that's you, I believe that God's word teaches that you are saved. I want you to know that, hey, we are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. We want to celebrate with you. We have a gift that we want to give you. And if that's you and you're on a watch party, man, tell your watch party host. They won't embarrass you. They just want to celebrate with you. We have a free gift that we want to send you, love on you, and help you this journey with Jesus. But also, I want to encourage you to text SAVE to the number on the screen. If you just gave your life to Jesus, text SAVE to the number on the screen. We have a gift we would love to give you. We would love to pray with you and help you on this journey with Jesus. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in our Christmas finale of the year. Man, I hope you all had some fun. We had some fun, and we'll see you all real soon.
That is right, guys. Man, that wraps up youth for 2020. Man, it's been an unbelievable year. It's been crazy to just see how everybody's overcome like this COVID and all that stuff. And it's been amazing just to see how God has moved through this time. But we have some really cool stuff coming up in the new year. Kelly, what do we got?
That's right. We are starting the new year off right with Neon New Year. So we are going to have a lot of fun, a lot of neon, and a lot more details coming up soon. But for now, we hope that you and your watch party have a Merry Christmas, and we're so excited for what the new year holds, and we believe that the best is yet to come.
That's right. We'll see you guys.